Yo, what is up guys? Hi guys, another day so far. So, back on F122, as you can see, doing something a little bit different today. As you can see in the background, because the mode in the background for time trial is a little bit different. Because of this, at the bottom of the screen. The F1 2023 reviewing. So, this Liberty looks fantastic in the Alfa Romeo. So, yeah. So F1 2023 reviewed is coming early. I wasn't expecting. And also about this thing is there's a patch as well for the 118. So wasn't expecting about the patch. So they'll be on the website, social media, so you can check it out anytime you want. So about the patch. So it's just something a little bit different on there. So yeah, this Alfa Romeo we're looking at right now is from this is from F1 2022 Liberty from the Alfa Romeo team. So this is what it looks like from last year's season in the Alfa Romeo. So just showing you on the kind of a turntable, but not quite, and eventually in the end. And then I'm just showing you the new Liberty from the Alfa Romeo from 2023 season for the season. So yeah, so this is exactly the same Liberty, and the parts and also sponsors are for in real life for this one. And also testing is just, I think it's today if I get that right. So that was from this morning. So yeah, so that is why the Alfa Romeo Liberty, the C43, if I get that right, for the Liberty this season, the name of the car for this season. So yeah, so this is why, yeah, doing a time trial at Bahrain. We'll get that in there soon. So a little bit. So we had to try set our lap times from. You can do more than just Bahrain, but I'm just going to do Bahrain because it's testing and also the first race of the season. I think it's next weekend if I get that right for the new season. So I'm looking forward to that. So yeah, so just choosing Bahrain in the background, using realistic engines because I decided to set a challenge to beat the time of 1:29.777. So that's the time who did that time yesterday from Alf, if I get the name right. He's a YouTuber who does career mode, and he did do a lap around this Bahrain circuit in that Liberty. We're using realistic performance, I meant to say. So in the background, I'm just showing you the lap of the time I did to beat the time. So I accept the challenge. So then, just trying to get into the time, just trying to get it nice and tidy, make sure I get validated, and all that. So I haven't done time trial since December, I think, around Christmas time. So last time I did that was around Portimao. Yeah, and Bahrain was around September. So that's the first time trial I did on the Fidno on this game. It's still in the Fidno, so you can check it out in the time trial. So as you wish, if you want to. So yeah, like that. So I am proving a 10.5 through the middle sector. I mean, towards at the end of the lap into the sector 3. Just make sure I don't get validated, and then I'm all good to go. The setups, I had to change it into a TT setup, so like I did in the time trial videos. So I did the same like I did. Well, when I did Bahrain in September, when I did a 28.9, I think it was. So I did a 29.6 in the end. So I did beat his time. 29.777, so I gained about a 10th there on that map. So I was quite happy with that. It took me a few laps to get into it, and also that was the best I did on that one for this one. So yeah, so showing you on board right now on broadcast, showing you the lap again on broadcast. So I thought, why not? I'll show you it like that. So yeah, I decided to do it in the daytime I think it's midday when I do it, because the testing's like in the morning, so like 6 or 7 in the morning, or about UK time. So that was one earlier today. So, and they got also one on Friday and Saturday as well. Another 2 days at testing, 3 days at testing, and then next weekend you got the first race of the season at Bahrain, at this track on the GP layout. So yeah, just showing you the background right now of my time, trying to beat the target time. Luckily, I got the nap in eventually. It didn't take me that long at all. So this is my first few couple laps trying this F1 2023 car, Liberty as well. See what it feels like on this. Well, just getting ready before F1 23 around summertime. So we don't know when. I don't know when the trailer comes out or the game comes out, but I had to wait and see on that. So I had to wait for the trailer. So what date when it comes out? So on the day, it could be around summertime when Silverstone, around that time. So it could be that. So yeah, I just showing you, just done my lap on, well, beat the challenge. So I accept the challenge and all done and dusted and all that. So I decided to go again, but not. I'm using eco engines this time. So because that was unrealistic, because I need to beat the target time from earlier, from yesterday. So now I'm using eco engines this time around. What I always do in time trial, just to make it even. And also I decided to do it again, just to try beat my personal best, and also try and get a good time. Try and get a good time of the session. So this lap I'm showing you right now, I have proved to get into the 28.8. That was from earlier, a few laps ago. Well, didn't show it on board because this one I managed to go a little bit faster, a tiny bit faster. So I was like, I'm actually quite pleased with it. Eventually, I did change the setups a little bit on the wings, suspension, roll bar, ride height, the tyre pressures as well, up to the max. The first run, the first one we saw earlier was on lower tyre pressures. This one, using eco engines, I was using maximum tyre pressures. So I thought, like I always do in TT, try to do the best lap as I can. So coming towards the 9 now, I did a 28.787 on that lap. That was on my second or third personal best. So I was quite pleased with the lap after I've done this lap. So I decided to go for one more time for this one. I decided to go for one more run on this one. So I decided to go for it now. Try to get a good exit using DRS. Change a little bit of the setups, a little bit on the wings. Transmission to 56. See what I can do. And also a little bit on the suspension side as well. So just a little bit, make it easier. So I'm improving in the first sector. Time I got to turn 4. And improving a little bit on the exit. So not too bad. Through the middle sector nicely. Make sure I don't spin out on the exit. Try to get the good exit from turn 8. Not too bad. I'll take it all day. Come towards the tricky part of the layout, turn 9 and 10. A poor exit, but it's not. At least it's not too bad. So I am gaining a little bit in the straights because I know the wings by 1 click. So I should be okay in the straight line. Come towards the middle sector. Make sure I don't get that curve on the inside, because he do catch you out on that corner if you're in a race or something like that. Not proving a little bit down the straight, but the time I got to the last corner right now, get a good exit right now using DRS, and that proved me to half a tenth in the end, and that puts me at 28.741 at the end, so it was a really good lap in the end. So I mean, that was the best I can do anyway, so I was actually quite pleased with it. So yeah, so that was my lap in this new newity in F1 2023. So yeah, I was quite happy with it. So with a lap eventually, I decided to do it on broadcast again. No, I thought, why not? So yeah, so the patch, I said that earlier, so it'll be on the website, social media, will be on the game website, so you can check the patch for 118 for this one. It was confusing when I was downloading it. It was 190, but it was 118 when I got on there, so a bit confusing there, but it's definitely 118 for sure, so I hope so. So yeah, the patch is there. There's some issues, bugs, general stability, so just fixing the bugs a little bit and all that kind of stuff. So yeah, so very short. It's a short video for today, so well, a little bit I wasn't expecting, but luckily got there eventually, so not too bad. So yeah, I was quite pleased with the lap. Newity doesn't look too bad. Car doesn't feel too bad. I was okay with it, not too bad at all. And yeah, and the menu looks different, but I don't mind it. Looks cool, doesn't mind. I don't mind it at all. And like that. So yeah, that's just showing you the time right now on broadcast. So like that. So there you go. So like that. So there you go. Just showing you a broadcast again. Looks a little bit different. So it looks like EA and Codemasters are changing a few things on there. So just trying out the F1 2023 car and all that. So yeah, so that's one. I'm going to end it here now. So it's a short one for this one. So yeah, not too bad. So yeah, so make sure you like the video, subscribe to the channel if you're new for more F1 22. Make sure you have notifications as well so you miss any of my all other videos and all that kind of stuff. And then make sure you have a nice day, enjoy your day, have a nice weekend as well. As always, I always said, as always I do. Make sure you have a nice day, enjoy your day, and see you later.